It's just part of life.
Can you stop any of those three things from happening? Really?
It feels like yes, but
okay. Which one would you stop?
I don't know. I think looking for a job, I have to do it at some point. Right now I don't, but at some point I will, so I will just do it. Looking for a boyfriend, I don't really have to do it ever.
Okay. You don't have to do it, but do you actually have a choice in that?
It feels like yes. Yeah, that one is sticky.
Yeah. Okay. So your idea of a boyfriend arises as an idea. It arises as a thought.
Yeah.
Good. You know, those thoughts that you have zero control over? You know, those thoughts that just happen when they're going to happen, randomly they just happen? You're going to, now you're going to tell me you're going to choose those thoughts, because it's those thoughts that are dictating how you feel about a boyfriend or not feel about a boyfriend, right? Or how you feel about a job or not feel about a job. Yeah. It's all mind. It's all thoughts, all of it.
So the thought, like, I'm going to go, I don't know, look for a boyfriend, or right now I'm taking a break on dating, they're just popping up. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, 100%. 100% until it changes. And it'll change.
Yeah. So there's not one thought that I'm creating.
Zero.
So it means there's absolutely zero control.
Isn't that true?
Yeah. So the fact that I got fired from my job last week and that I'm just sitting on the couch for a week.
Perfect.
And I'm worried that I'm not going to look for a job again, even though I know very well that I will.
Perfect.
It's
perfect.
It cannot be any other way.
Of course not. If it could have been another way, it would have been another way. Shit. Yeah. Have you heard that silly little thing that I sometimes say? You know, and it's around acceptance of what is.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So you and I are friends, yeah? And we meet up and I'm clearly agitated.
Yeah.
And you say to me, hey, Terry, what's going on? I go, I'm really pissed. I'm really bloody angry. I'm ropeable. I'm so angry. And I've been like it for so long. I can't even remember when it started, but I've just been in this state of internal rage. And you say to me, so tell me about that. Like, what's going on there? And I say, I just refuse outrightly to accept that all the roads in Australia are black. And until they're white, I'm going to remain really pissed. That's insane, right?
Yeah.
That's just fucking insane, right? But we do that, all of us do that every bloody day. From moment to moment, we'll find ourselves in a moment go, no, this is unacceptable. Well, good luck with saying it's unacceptable. It's not going to change what is.
And the one that changes what is, so whatever it is, it's something that's just popping up, right? The action, the thought.
Well, look, kind of. Look, you see, okay. I don't want to confuse you, all right? So I want to tread a bit gently with this, but there's two things that are happening. One is absolutely real, and the other is absolutely false.
Okay.
Absolutely false. Okay? That you take yourself to be an apparent person that has free will and lives in the realm of time, yeah?
Mhm.
That is completely, absolutely false. Just absolutely not true.
Okay.
Not at all. Not even not a skerrick of truth in that. Okay. So there's that. And then the other is that there's an absolute presence. There's an absolute beingness. There's an absolute aliveness here.
Yeah.
Absolute. Yeah. They're the two things that are happening. Yeah. Okay. You're just taking yourself to be the one that's not true.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And then we keep coming, we do the full circle, and you wind up back here, this direct experience going, okay, what's this?
Yeah.
Because I've been taking this that I'm calling, what's this? I've been taking to be this.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Now, if you understand that this oneness or source doesn't comprise of parts, it's pure, absolute one. No bits to it.
Mm-hmm.
No bits, no parts, no colors, no shapes, no little bits over here to this oneness, little bits over here to. It's just like a blank sheet of paper, white paper,
Yeah.
one. Just one. No marks on the paper, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. If there is only that, which is what non-duality is implying, then that one is responsible for seemingly all.
Yeah.
Must be. Must be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And that one that's being sought, you are that. Otherwise, if there is that and you, then non-duality is bullshit.
Yeah.
Just can't be true. It's a bit like, Christians will say, God is omniscient, omnipresent, the three omnis, yeah? And there's me.
Yeah. No bueno. No possible.
It's just like it's wacko thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's the same with non-duality.
But how is that? Oh.
See, let me just, see, the character is not the thinker.
No.
Good. The character can't hear my voice right now.
No.
Good. But that can hear my voice right now is that's being sought. That can hear my voice right now is actually the thinker.
Mm-hmm.
That can hear my voice right now is actually source.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Mm-hmm.
One. Yeah. But
Yeah.
we take this because we've been conditioned to do it since we're 2 years of age.
Yeah.
We take this to be the personal character. Now, all you've got to do is see what the apparent personal character is. Is time real? Is free will real? Am I the thinker? Am I the mover and shaker? You know what I mean? Am I the doer? This character, me, Terrence, Therese, is Therese actually the doer? Therese is 100% dependent on whatever thoughts arise.
Yeah.
And Therese isn't the thinker. Therese is a construct of the thoughts that arise. That's what. Now, the funny thing about that is there's an awareness of those thoughts.
Yeah.
And Teresa is not aware.
No.
Yet there's an awareness of the thoughts.
Yeah. I know.
Good. So here we are. Like, really, here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I ask, why was your answer that to my question, which was, there seems to be something that's changing what is, right? Whatever it is, like changing, like I'm thirsty, I'm going to get a drink. And then when I asked that question, you replied this, and I was wondering why.
Because that is doing everything is the singularity, is the one.
And that singularity has no, I mean,
Parts.
can't steer it.
Who'd be steering it?
Exactly. Like it source itself, right?
But yeah, and you are that. But you are that. You're still talking about that like it's an object, like it's a thing. It's you. It's you. And you discover it right here. That's a pointer. Here.
So what do I still have to hold on to not actually see that? What is it here?
What is it that you're still possibly holding on to that is not allowing you to see it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably I am this body. Real simple one.
Believe that.
A real simple one. Yeah. And it might be a few little things. It might still be, yeah, but I still feel like I have a location.
Yeah.
I have a location. Yeah. And to some degree, I still think I'm the thinker. It's a difficult one for me to get around that. Like, I still think I'm the thinker.
Which is also a thought.
Which is also a thought, which is also absurd, because that's the easiest one to test. Just stop it. Stop thinking. Stop it. If we're the thinker, man, like, seriously, stop it. Just for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just for 10. Yeah. And you discover you can't. Well, that throws I am the thinker straight out the window.
So when I look at my thoughts and say, not me, that's not me, that like kind of dismissing in a way, who is saying not me? Who is saying that's not me?
Only that would know that's not me.
Right.
Look. Are you that?
Am I what? Sorry?
That.
No.
Is that you?
No.
Why not? Why isn't that you? It's not a trick question, by the way, either. Why isn't that you?
Because it's there, I can see it.
That's objective. You're aware of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're the subject, correct?
Yeah.
This is the object, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the one that says, that's not me, I mean, that not me, that's also a thought, unless you could do it actually without a thought.
Well, initially, we're still using thoughts.
Right. Yeah.
Initially. Until you just kind of, it's almost like you just all of a sudden find yourself here. And it's like, oh. I'm play acting, right? But it's kind of like, oh. At that moment, this just goes dead quiet. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
So it's a bit of a tool, an exercise in a way.
Yeah.
Because we're so stuck to the thoughts, right?
Yeah. But you also have to understand, that's creating the thoughts, and that's creating the seeming me is that singularity, is that source.
Yeah.
And then it's the source, right? This is what needs to be understood. Yeah. It's the source having a seeming experience of Therese.
Yeah.
You are the source.
Yeah.
Having that seeming experience of Therese. That's why when the lights come on, you wake, when you finally, this dawns on you and you go, oh, yeah, you'll still have an experience as a Therese.
Yeah.
You will. You still have memories. You'll still have an experience. You'll still respond to Therese when people call your name.
Yeah.
You'll still respond to your family members and so on. Yeah.
So what is it that makes it possible for me here to feel like that I'm in this body and that I can hear these thoughts, but that I cannot be in your body and hear your thoughts? How does that work?
Wish I had $1, just $1 for every time that question came up. I'd be very rich. Okay, that's easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and I don't want this to sound like it's nihilistic, all right? But the reality is the only experience you can have is that experience there, because there is no over here. There is only there. That you can know for a fact.
So you're saying I don't know that there's an experience where you are.
How could you? For a start, your mind creates the very idea of me sitting here.
Yeah.
The very idea. Yet, true non-duality, there is no here and there. That would be two. That would be dualistic.
So the idea that there are other people is also a concept.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Labels. You mentioned that word earlier. Oh, but they're just labels. You remove the labels. Now what are they? What the hell?
Yeah, just this.
Yeah, you can strip all the labels back, like strip all the labels back. Now, what's going on out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you believe this is, you believe you're a person, you live on planet Earth, yeah, and it's a big Earth. You might have traveled a little bit on some of it, yeah. And that Earth is in our solar system, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and then they got rid of Pluto, right? But our solar system, yeah. And then our solar system is on the edge of the galaxy, the Milky Way.
Yeah.
And the Milky Way is like 100 light years across, apparently. 100 light years, yeah? Or is it 100,000 light years? It's something ridiculous, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we got that one Milky Way, and there's trillions of universes in the universe. Yeah? And you, as a seeming person, would say, I live here on planet Earth in this solar system and in this galaxy called the Milky Way and in this universe. That's what you would say. Yeah. What information? If I ask you to sit down and just start writing, page after page after page after page, yeah, about what you think of yourself, what you think of people, what you think of the planet Earth, what you think of the solar system, the Milky Way galaxy, and the universe, yeah, I don't know how many pages you'd fill in or you'd write in, but it wouldn't be an infinite number of pages. At some point, you would stop.
Yeah.
Let's just call it 1,000 pages, just for argument's sake, yeah?
Yeah.
So your whole experience of yourself and others and life on our planet and our solar system and our galaxy and the universe and so on and so forth, yeah, all gets contained in a book with 1,000 pages in it. And yet you say, yeah, I'm a person and I live here on planet Earth, and yeah, but everything I know about all of that is contained in this 1,000-page book. We don't know shit about planet Earth. Seriously. Compared to all there is to know, about planet Earth compared to all there is to know about planet Earth. You and I know a 15th fraction of nothing of planet Earth. And yet we go, yeah, no, I live on planet Earth. And this creates an idea of planet Earth and the world that you live in. Yeah. And you think that the world that you live in is reality. But, you know, your reality, the world that you live in, is all dictated by what this says the world is. And then we've got 8 billion of us on the planet. And each mind is doing the same thing, but they're all different. All different. Which mind has the correct idea or experiences reality? Which mind out of the 8 billion? None. Obviously none. Yeah. You sitting there, you know, you have an idea. Absolutely. And you would agree with me. Yeah. In your mind, you have an idea of me sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
You do. It's just no doubt about it. Yeah. Now we can have someone else chime into this. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. There we go. We could have somebody else chime into this group who thinks I'm a whack job, that I'm fucking nuts. And you're sitting there going, oh, Terry, fuck, he's got this. Oh, and yet somebody else just thinks I'm fucking crazy. Crazy. All based on what? What runs through here. All based on what runs through here. Yeah. So, you know, and even that's it's not difficult to look at that, you know. All that happens with thoughts is words and symbols. That's all. Words and symbols. Now, the question there would be, who or what is it that's taking the words and the symbols to mean something? Because the person is the words and the symbols. 100% dependent upon the words and the symbols. The person, the seeming personal self, the Teresa or the Terrence.
But if the person is that, then it cannot be the one believing in it, or can it?
If the person is...
If the person is the thoughts, then it's not the person believing in the thoughts, because thoughts...
Correct. Yeah, because the person is the thoughts. See, this comes down to, have you seen that it's not Teresa that's aware of the thoughts?
Yes.
Have you seen? Right. Good. There's an awareness of a construction of Teresa being created all day long.
Yeah.
By thoughts. Yeah. There's an awareness of that. You're at least aware of that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. And that is aware of that happening is not Teresa.